Welcome to Smart Notebook tutorial number 2. We've talked about many of these tools. Let's talk about some in the middle on your toolbar. The camera is a capture tool. You can see it displays a little box for you when you hit that. You can capture anything that you would like to and insert it into Smart Notebook. So if I click on this one, it'll give me a rectangle, and whatever I choose, I just draw a box around it. And you can see it's inserted into Smart Notebook. This one allows you to draw around or cut across instead of just using the box. So if you only wanted part of something, you can draw the area you want to capture. And that's what will be inserted into Smart Notebook. This one allows you to capture, select and capture. And it gets your whole page. And this one is the same. Some more tools up this way would be the insert the table. If you want a table in Smart Notebook, you can see that you can choose the columns and the rows that you would like, and it will be in your Smart Notebook file. You can insert pictures into these boxes. You can insert text. You can also see that you can customize the table if you know how many columns and rows that you would like. Another tool is screens. You can view the full screen. You can have a transparent background. You can have a dual page display. And then to switch back, you just click on single page display. This one allows you to save the file that you're working on. You can see this deletes a page, this adds a page, your undo button, your redo button. That opens a file for you. This one will hide your screen. This is the document camera that can be hooked up, and you can put the documents into Smart Notebook. Measurement tools. This one is new for Smart Notebook 11. It allows you to align your pages. So you can see you can align to the bottom, the middle, right, stack horizontally, stack vertically, align top, align middle, align left. And this nifty tool will take you straight to Smart Exchange, where you can look up Smart Notebook resources that are already made for you. You can browse by subject, you can browse by grades, you can browse by file type. And up this way, you can also choose notebook files that are standards aligned. So you can see that no matter where you are, you can choose to look up Smart Notebook files by the standards. So we have Common Core State Standards. You can see that you can just keep going until you find what you need. Here's the Georgia Performance Standards. And then you select a grade, and you can select the subject. And then when you hit view, it will give you the standard, and then you can look up the resources by the standard, which is a nifty tool. Another nifty tool is being able to link any object in your Smart Notebook file to the internet. So once you have an object inserted, you can click on the triangle and hit link. And if you wanted to link this picture to a website about horses, then you would just copy and paste or type in your address right here and hit OK, and it would be linked. When your audience clicks on that picture, they would be taken to the website. Now let's say that I want some text, and you can see I inserted the horse first and then the word horse. So right now, horse would be on top, the word horse would be on top of my picture. If I want to move an object, I can order and bring the horse to the front, and then you'll see the word is in the back. I can do the same thing and put the word back, bring it back to the front, and now it's on front of the horse. If I want these two objects to move together, you can click on both of them and hit group, and now they are stuck together and they will move together, they will resize together. You can also lock any object on your page so that if the students are up there and you don't want them to be able to move the pictures, you can lock it in place and now you are not able to move that. So that's also nice sometimes. Let's talk about the activity builder, and that is the page I mentioned in tutorial 1. Right here we have what do horses eat. So let's add our horse back, or a horse. And you can see I would probably want to bring the words to the front, or at least have the horse down here below it. For the students to make an interactive lesson, you can click on the horse and click Activity Builder. That's the little puzzle over here, and then you just simply hit Edit. Now, I already have the pictures inserted of what a horse might eat or not eat, which is very helpful if you're going to use the Activity Builder. And then another one is to unclick this auto hider so that you can just move your pictures over here without it disappearing. We talked about that also, the auto hide button, in tutorial 1. Let's say we want the students to know that horses eat apples, so we will just drag this picture over to Accept. And now we want them to eat hay. We drag that over to Accept, and you can see it popping in there. I don't think horses eat hamburgers, so we'll put that in Reject. When you're done, you can hit Done, or you can come to Settings, and this will show you when the students put the picture over the horse, do you want it, if it's correct, do you want it to fade out, do you want it to fly out, do you want it to snap to the center, or spin? So let's just leave it on fade out. And then you can do the same for rejection objects, but you see there's no choice, it's just going to bounce back. So we hit Done, and then you can auto hide your page and see if what you did works. So we'll move the hay over. Now here's where you want to order it and send that to the back so they can see the hay coming over the horse. Now you see that the hay disappeared because horses eat hay, horses eat apple. Now watch the hamburger. It snaps back. So now you can see how that would be an interactive tool for the students. And the possibilities are endless. You can do living, non-living. I've done letters at the beginning of the year, S, and then put the letter S over the sun, and then have pictures that the students, if it starts with S, it disappears. If it doesn't, it snaps back. So this is from a kindergarten point of view, but you can see there's just endless possibilities for using Activity Builder. Another nifty tool to create your own lessons is located in the gallery again. So you go to Gallery, and then you go to Lesson Activity Toolkit. Click on Interactive and Multimedia, and then you can see there are some templates in here. I use mostly the image templates since I do teach kindergarten, but let's say that you want images means you're going to get pictures. So you just slide the template over, and it's really self-explanatory about how to use it once you've done that. So you see that you would put pictures down here. Maybe I want to do, first you have to hit Edit, and then maybe I want to do living and non-living. And then you can choose how many images you want. 12, 16 is the most that you can have. You just have to create 2 of them, 2 pages if you want more than 16 images. But then again, you would find the images that you want and you drag them in. So let's just say, now we can go back up to Gallery Essentials, and a horse is living. So why don't we just leave the horse picture. When you find something that's living, you're going to want to put it in the living picture. So you just drag it and drop it and it resizes itself. Let's do one that's non-living. How about a rock? Let's see if we can find a rock. Okay, so we know this isn't living. And we'll put that in non-living. And then just for time's sake, we'll just do these two. But you would keep going with your pictures. Alright, then the students again move the pictures. So again, it's an interactive lesson. If they put the horse in non-living and the bolt in living, then when you hit the check button, you'll see that they're wrong. So you can reset it. If they move it the right way, put the horse in living and the bolt in non-living, and you check it, then they will see the green checks. And then you can reset it. You can solve it. So if you had all the pictures in there, then it would sort it for you if you wanted it to. So there's just another tool that you can use from the gallery. It's Lesson Activity Toolkit and Interactive and Multimedia. There's all kinds in here. There is tiles, the blue vortex where the pictures go in or the letters go in and snap out if they're wrong and disappear if they're right. You just have to kind of play around with them. There's a lot to work with. There's also dice. So even for simple adding and subtracting or counting, you can move the dice over, and you can even resize your dice. You can put more than one. And then the students roll it, and it will also tell them how many. So there's all kinds of things you could do with that too. I hope this has helped you learn how to create some of your own lessons in Smart Notebook. Again, you do not have to recreate the wheel. You can go to Smart Exchange and find ready-made lessons. The handout that is going to be located on my Weebly and that was given out at the workshop gives you all kinds of websites with ready-made Smart Notebook lessons that are engaging and meaningful for students. There's also tutorials that are going to be on the Weebly that will help you get even more involved with using your Smart Notebook or Smartboard for more than just a projector. If you would like more information on Smart Notebook and how to use the Smart Notebook, Smartboard in your classroom, visit my tutorials. There's also a lot of tutorials on YouTube. Visit my tutorials on my webpage. If you need help with troubleshooting, there's the help bar, and it has Smart Notebook Help. It also has a tutorial right here in the Smart Notebook program. And again, YouTube has many, many tutorials depending on exactly what you need help with for Smart Notebook. If you are located at my school, or even if you want to get in contact with me, I would be glad to help you any way I can. Thank you.